What's up? It's Hallie. Welcome back to Club Meetings Season 3. When we last left off, Ree wanted to join the club. They weren't sure if they should let her. In the meantime, they were doing normal club stuff. And then I read this question and didn't realize what a stupid thing it would be to separate it from its answer. So let's see. I guess I should ask you a question. How are you feeling today? I love you. Oh, okay. Wasn't a very important question.
Let's see here. Oh, you're in the military. That seems like a difficult job to have. Thank you for your hard work. I'm doing just fine, Hank Demon. Thank you for asking. I hope you're taking it easy now that you're retired from the military.
Everyone, while only some of you might be able to answer these, do your best. 1. What are all your opinions of black licorice? I need more followers for what is a tasty treat. Oh, you won't get me, man. I don't like black licorice. By the time you'll see this, Friday Night Funkin' is a game that has taken my interest. The music made for it, along with the fan music, is great. Have any of you played it? Have any of you played mods for it? And who is your favorite mod OC if you have one? My favorites are Sarv and Ruv from Mid-Fight Masses. Sarvent is the best. Anyway, I also put the picture of my Monica gingerbread cookie I made a while back, along with the Mid-Fight Masses mod for FNF, latest version as of now, in case anyone wanted to play it. I am going to make better gingerbread people for all of you this year. One way or another, it will be done. Supplies won't be limited this year. Sorry this email wasn't novel to read, but it has been a while. Hopefully I can tone it back in the future. Also, can I have the Discord link? Till the next time, the Ink Demon.
Black licorice opinion time. Ciara, your thoughts? Ugh, I hate it. It's so bitter and gross.
Right there with you. I don't hate it exactly. I mean, if you offer it to me, I'll eat it. It's just really low on my preference list. Like, meh. I don't know. The same lack of enthusiasm I have about, like, candy corn or something.
Candy corn is really good, though.
Then you can always have all the candy corn I get.
Yay, future candy corn. I think my stance is much like that of MC's. I don't have a revulsion to it like Ciara does, but I'm not the biggest fan.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't just eat black licorice. But it has lots of culinary uses. It's a really interesting flavor. When you use it the right way or put it in the right situation, it can really shine. What do you think, Jerry?
I love black licorice.
Look, if you're gonna make each one a separate sentence, you should probably capitalize all the other letters. Yeah? Why are you doing that, controller? Okay, no, it's fine. It stopped. I saw the cursor was drifting up slightly and it's still trying to. No, stop! Controller, why?
Of course you do.
It has such a unique scent and taste. It's like some exotic foodstuff from a distant planet, or from an island far away. I love it. Next part is about Friday Night Funkin'.
Yeah, I'm the only one here who's playing it. It was a decently fun game, or fun rhythm gameplay. I haven't tried any of the mods, just vanilla. I'm not exactly sure why it's a cultural phenomenon the way it is. It just seems like a little rhythm game to me. But I'm glad people like it. He says he sent in a picture of a Monica gingerbread cookie.
Oh, right. Let me bring that up.
That's a cookie.
That looks delicious. There's definitely a likeness here, Ink Demon. Well done. Monica, if you were turned into a cookie, could I eat you? What? Never mind. Moving along.
Okay, everyone, I have some more questions for you all. Monica, you've talked about a potential harem full of Monicas, and how one of us on the other side could enjoy that. I don't know how to word it better, sorry, but I don't think that anyone has asked about how you would feel about that, so I guess I want to know your thoughts on that. But as irrational as it might be, I do love you too, though a harem of you would be a bit much, no offense. Any thoughts on GLaDOS? Can you access the emails even if you're not president? You know, it's funny, if Monica did somehow become evil, she'd have no difficulty organizing a harem for herself.
I'm not sure if I meant to suggest that you get a ton of Monicas. Obviously, I would prefer to be your one and only. So I'm glad you feel the same way. I think GLaDOS is a very sympathetic character now that we know her story. She was just a hard-working person who clearly kept things running in a chaotic environment. And she was so good at her job that they stuffed her into a computer, probably against her will. And now she clearly has some issues. So yeah, there are some similarities. She has a much funnier sense of humor than I do, though. And yes, I can see the emails just fine, even when I'm not a club president. It's just a normal Gmail account, after all.
And what is that email account, Monica?
Oh, right. If you want to email us and get featured here, you can email that place. And just like the last emailer, if you want, you can ask me to join our Discord and get an invite there. On to the next part of this email.
Sayori, is there any form of horror that you do like?
I like horror that isn't scary. Maybe. I've never found any though. So, maybe not.
Yuri, have you ever watched The Lock-Picking Lawyer on YouTube? Seeing as you're also interested in picking locks, I think that channel might be something you'd watch.
Uh-huh. Yes, I watch that channel a lot. He's amazing. I'm not nearly that good at lockpicking. He's so good at feeling where he is in a lock, and I'm still new and getting started.
Controller ceases to be.
But still, he's great to watch.
Natsuki, have you played Fallout New Vegas? If so, the bull or the bear? You need to choose.
Of course I played New Vegas. And I am a servant of the Great Bear. NCR for life. The Legion is all slavers and shit. Fuck them. I mean, the NCR isn't perfect, but they don't have a policy to enslave and torture people. So it's an easy choice.
MZ, I don't have much for you, but I'm glad that you are a part of the club. You're a good man, and take care of Sayori, and of course yourself. Thanks. I'll definitely take good care of Sayori.
Not yourself.
And myself, yes. Also, in general, how is the snack basket going now, or doing nowadays, rather? Is that still a thing, or did the all-devouring one decide to consume the basket too? And if I might ask, how do you view emails when you're not in the club room? For those who have played them, thoughts on the SCP games, SCP Secret Laboratory and SCP Containment Breach in particular. Have any of you ever dyed your hair? MK. Continue working, controller. I heard that little beep.
Yeah, guys, how is the snack basket? It might be empty right now. But I didn't eat all of it. It was already halfway gone when I started. So yes, a typical day in the life of the snack basket, MK. It's pretty simple for us to access emails no matter where we go. We use a laptop in here, after all, so we can bring that laptop anywhere there's power.
You mean it doesn't have its own battery?
I could probably just find a way to patch the email address directly to the game rather than through the laptop. But so far I haven't tampered with that. It would be weird for me to make text appear in the world. I haven't played any of these video games or dyed my hair. Sayori? Nope. Nor have I, although games based on the SCP Foundation seem interesting.
Once again, it falls to the Secret Games or Literature Club to discuss an esoteric games question. Although I've never dyed my hair, have you, MC?
I have not.
Looks like the Literature Club has always had their natural hair colors then. Unless Miss Ida ever dyed her hair. Hey, Miss Ida, you ever dye your hair?
No, I really like my hair the way it is.
There you go then. Anyway, yeah, I've played both of these.
So have I. What did you think, Natsuki?
I think Secret Lab had a lot of potential. It was super ambitious, and I think trying to contain the chaos of SCP was a little too much for a multiplayer game. So basically, it tried to go into too many directions, and it doesn't work cohesively super well. Plus, the mic spam was annoying.
Yeah, that was my experience with the game also. Some of the characters felt super OP, but maybe that's just because I was a noob at the game.
Maybe, but it just felt really hectic and chaotic, and like the game is never really under your control in any meaningful way.
Well, I don't know, that sounds like it fits with SCP.
But that doesn't always stop it from being fun. Now, Containment Breach, I'm much more forgiving of. It had a very small independent development process. It does have lots of problems, sure, but I think that as a horror game, it's a huge success. It's really tense. The only real complaint I have is that it looks like a game from, like, 1998 or whatever, but I get why it had to be that way.
Oh, I like that about it. But I also, I'm an older gamer. Yeah, I really struggled with the graphics. I think maybe I would have enjoyed it more if I knew all the SCP lore. Like, it seemed fun, but I didn't know what any of the monsters were, really.
Well, Yuri can help you there.
Yeah, maybe she can point me to some of the more interesting or relevant SCPs.
Really? I'd love to read some SCP with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Just let me know when.
Okay.
Well, you just made her day. Anyway, thanks for the email, MK. Let's bring up the next one.
You're not going to say it in your usual way.
That was a one-time bit.
You know the formula by now, I hope. Questions suited for everyone. Have you ever considered playing Airsoft? If you answered yes to the previous question or something to that effect, what would you say you would prefer to use in an airsoft war? For instance, AR, SMG, pistol, or a specific gun. Who would win, shark or beluga whale? Can I write a fanfic about you guys?
I've certainly never played airsoft. I don't think anyone here has.
I've played paintball. Does that count?
Probably close enough.
Do the different kinds of airsoft gun really matter? I mean, like, they're not actually putting a bullet through rifling, they're firing an airsoft ball. Does the kind of gun make a huge difference? I don't really know.
I think the beluga versus shark question depends greatly on which kind of shark you choose. But I think the mightiest sharks, like a great white, would probably win.
And you don't need to ask our permission to write fanfic. Though I appreciate that you did so anyway. Go ahead, pal, lock yourself out.
Questions suited for Sayori. How's MC treating you? Do you still talk to Kenzo? Have you ever met a Russian guy called Nosorog? You probably wouldn't miss him, he's the size of a truck. Have you got a fidget spinner?
Oh, Elsie treats me wonderfully. He makes me so happy every single day. He's really amazing. I do still talk to Kenzo now and again, just like everyone else here. Fortunately, we were never really serious, so it's not awkward. Plus, MC gets along fine with him, so I don't have to worry about that. I've never met a Nosorog. No, sorry. We don't get a lot of Russians through here. I've never had a fidget spinner, but they look interesting. I'd like to try one sometime.
It does seem like the kind of thing you'd like.
Yeah.
Questions suited for Monica. How many guys/girls have asked you out in your lifetime? What's it like being good at playing piano? Have you ever tried an electric guitar? Have you ever taken a vacation into another game before?
Oh, interesting question. Lifetime, too, and both of them are one-time askings out, like to a dance, not for a relationship. No one's ever asked me to be their girlfriend before. And here anyway. In your world, of course, I probably wouldn't or couldn't even count. It's neat being good at piano. You can just play whatever you want for the pleasure of it. It's nice. I did try guitar once, but it was really hard. Like, on piano, if you want a note, you just hit the note. Easy. But on guitar, you have to fret the right fret, and then pluck the right string. It's a lot more complicated. No, I've never taken a vacation into another game. That's not really how things work for me. Yeah, anyway. Maybe one day I'll figure that out. But that's way beyond what I'm capable of right now.
Questions suited for Natsuki. Hey, say hi to Eric for me. Who the hell's Eric? Have you ever swallowed gum before? What's your favorite perfume if you wear it? Wanna smash? You know, like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Eric? Oh, Eric, yeah! He was one of the first people to stream our meetings, yeah! And he insists I am his wife. I'll say hi if I see him, but I don't see him much around these days. I have indeed swallowed gum before, when I was a kid. I think everyone has, haven't they, at some point? I sometimes wear my apple perfume. That's the only one I really do. It's just called Red Apple, and it comes in a cool red apple-shaped container. I like it because it's cheap, and it smells like apples. And yeah, of course you would smash. And not at any innuendo you intended.
There we go. I managed it. Questions suited for Yuri. What's your favorite type of knife? If you still like knives, that is. Have you ever played GTA? Do you like curry? Or like spicy curry? Are you bilingual?
It would be difficult for me to pick a favorite. I think I have addressed this question somewhat previously, but I especially like any knife with a single fixed blade, which is very strong and very sharp. And I like it when there is artistry put into the crafting of it, or when the knife looks unique. Damascus steel is particularly alluring. I have never played GTA. I did watch some playthroughs of it a while ago, but it wasn't very interesting. Even the writing is filled with tedious, constant nihilism which I find very dull. I do like curry, but as much as anyone else. I don't particularly like spicy curry, nor do I hate it. I'm about average when it comes to curry preferences, I'd say. One of the few things I can say about that. Yes, we're all bilingual here. Didn't you notice us talking to you in English? It is certainly convenient that we all know English as well as Japanese. But just another positive side effect of us being in a video game. And of Renpai not rendering Japanese characters.
Questions suited for MC. So, this question is very serious. Are you alright with me having a very high attraction to specifically you? Have you ever thought about your sexuality? Are you Batman? If no, would you like to become Batman? that's all I have for today. I'll see you all next time on what's this thing called again? Alright, yeah, I'll see you all on Twitch. Bye! P.S. God, I'm cringy. Sent from my iPad. I mean, I'm fine with it. Not really anything I'm gonna do about it, but I'm fine with it. Really, the one you'd have to worry about is Sayori, not me.
You can't have him, he's mine!
As you can see, I've never really thought too hard about my sexuality. I'm pretty much into girls, and one girl in particular. Unfortunately, I am not Batman, even though we would all like to be Batman. For a while, anyway. He seems like he has issues. Thanks for the email. Remember, it's not whether or not you're cringe, it's whether you're accepting of your own cringe.
Wise words. Let's see the next one.
Hello again, it's me, Malverick. I hope this email finds you well. Questions. I will begin by asking, what are your thoughts about Doki Doki Literature Club Plus?
Good general question here. I think the most interesting thing about Plus for us was the side stories. Because prior to Plus coming out, I don't think I remembered any of those things happening. But then once it came out, we suddenly had all these memories that we knew we were probably just planted there. But I'm okay with it. All the stories were very sweet.
Yeah, plus they kind of fit in well with how we did first get along when the club was new.
True.
Although, wasn't anyone else worried about the whole metaverse thing? I mean, if that's all true, it's another layer of us being used and victimized. Especially Monica.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. I honestly doubt that the universe above us really does know what they're simulated and are trying to run experiments or what they have you. I think we really were just a game, and that the whole metaverse thing is just a fictional premise. One that provides a reason for the exterior OS that allows the game to be playable on consoles. Incidentally, I think that choice, though understandable given the need to bring the game onto consoles, detracts from the horror a little. Because having weird things happen on your PC's actual file structure, that was part of what probably creeped you out. But anyway, Natsuki, I wouldn't sweat it. Whether all that stuff is real or not doesn't really change our situation here, or our path going forward. We're still ourselves, and still in control of what happens to us as much as anyone is. Honestly, I'm just grateful that the Plus release gave me a bunch of happy new memories with everyone.
Well, you know, as far as I can tell, that was actually just more like an alternate timeline simulation. But whatever.
Oh, so long. Yeah. Anyway, let's see the next part of this email.